Hey guys, welcome to question MM165 of the Maths Methods Fortify study guide. Now, we've got this function where f of x equals ax cubed plus bx squared plus cx, where a is greater than 0, and b and c are real numbers. For the real numbers r is less than s is less than t is less than u, f dash of s equals f dash of t equals 0, f of r equals f of u equals 0. We're trying to find where the function, or where the gradient of the function is negative. This can be a very, very confusing question if you haven't seen it before, because there's a lot of letters being thrown around, and it's hard to see what's going on. So, first of all, we can recognize that this is a cubic function by our to the power of 3 here. It's a good start. What we also know is that a is greater than 0. So this number out the front of our x cubed is greater than 0, which means that it's a positive cubic. We can also see that this cubic does not have a constant on the end. There's no c value, which means that our y-intercept of this graph is 0, right? So it passes through 0, 0. It is a positive cubic, and that means that it's going to look something like this. Now, f of r and f of u equals 0, and r is our smallest value of x, which means that r is equal to this point here, and u is equal to this point here, right? Because this is like saying f of x equals 0, which is talking about our x-intercepts, yeah? So when f of x equals 0, we have an x-intercept. F dash of s equals 0, which means that our gradient at x equals s is 0. S is our next x value along the chain, and it's smaller than t, which means that this value here is actually going to be s, and our gradient is 0 at this point, okay? Same as f dash of t. So we know that this is a turning point here, which means that this x value has to be t. All right, if you're not following along with this too well, just hit me up in the comments below. I'm more than happy to answer questions, obviously. But now we're trying to find where the gradient of the graph is negative. So we can immediately see that the graph is negative between this point and this point, because it's going down like this. Down is negative, obviously. And this this domain is from s to t, not including s and not including t, which means that our answer is s to t, which is b. So guys, our answer is b. I know this was a little tricky to follow along with, just because there's so many letters flying around, but just try and see if you can work this out before asking me any questions. See if you can figure it out for yourself. But if not, just let me know and I'll answer any questions that you've got. So guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.